Hello everybody, Cub fan here. I just wanted to do a video real quick and get some tuber responses out of the way. Actually, a couple of them are new subscribers to me, and started watching their channel, and they did some videos out for me. So it's always nice to return the gesture. But one of the ones is a Sports Card Kid, and it's their 75 plus subscriber contest. And they asked for two of your favorite cards and one of your oddball. And two of my favorite cards are, let me get this set up for you. Is the 60 Roger Maris, and then of course the 68 Mano Mays and Killebrew. And the reason why these are two of my favorites is because my wife purchased these for me, especially the Roger Maris. I've told the story a couple of times, but I'll tell it again. When I deployed to Iraq in 05, I was really starting to miss home, of course, but my wife, she went out and picked up the Maris for me, and she sent it to me, and it kind of traveled around the world with me, and it was my little piece of home while I was away. So it's not, it's not in a great condition. It's off center, top to bottom, but it's still just that she thought of me in that way, and then she's just awesome. So one of my favorite cards, and then plus the Mano Mays and Killebrew. Definitely one of my favorites just because of who's on it. And my wife, she was at an antique store somewhere and she saw it, and she's got a good eye. What can I say? But she picked that up for me. So there's two of my favorites. And then they asked for an oddball. And I don't have a lot of oddball stuff, but one of the ones that I have that's also one of my favorite is the Ryne Sandberg from the 81 Reading Phillies, and I'm sorry, the Oklahoma City 89ers. No, shoot, yeah, Oklahoma City 89ers. I'm sorry. He played with Reading the year before in 80, but it's his minor league issue, and just a cool card, and it's kind of oddballish, but it's one of my absolute favorites of my absolute favorite players. So there's that. So there it is for a Sports Card Kid. It's a father-son duo. I really dig that. I wish my son was so young and incorrigible, but he's 16 now, and he's no longer into the same things that dad is, but we used to share it quite a bit when he was younger. So I loved watching the father-son combos, and like watching their channel. So these guys are fairly new, but great channel, and I highly recommend them. All right, and on to the next one. I have for Hidden Gem, and he's doing his 100 to 200 subscriber, and he said show 5 cards that make you happy. And I don't have 5 card stands. Well, I do, but I use them for other things. So we're going to do this 2 at a time, but it's the 55 Banks. And I love my Cubs and I love my rookies, but I don't have the Banks rookie yet, but the second year would be good enough. The 62 Brock. Leave those up there for pause for. There it is. And then we have the 61 Williams and the 61 Sano rookie cup, also his rookie. And I like to contrast the two different ones. The Williams got the 61 rookie, and then of course Sano with the rookie cup. Billy Williams gets a rookie cup in 62 tops. And there's those two. And of course, you just saw it. Number 5 card that makes me happy is the Sandberg. So there it is, Hidden Gem. Fairly new channel. Well, fairly new channel to me, but celebrating his 100 to 200 fans, and he's a really good channel. I really enjoy his content. He does a lot of stuff with his wife, so I really like his channel. So go check him out too. Hidden Gem, 100 to 200. And then the last tuber response I wanted to do tonight was for Good Times Card Collector. And what he asked was for your earliest collecting memory. And for me, I've talked about this quite a bit as well on my channel. But for me, it was 87 Topps. And because 87 was pretty much the year I started buying my own baseball cards. I had some baseball cards from my grandmother. She kind of put them away for me and then gave them to me in 87 when I started collecting on my own. But every day for school, I'd get $1 for school lunch, and school lunch was only 85 cents, so I got 15 cents left over every day. So every other day on the gas station on the way home, I could stop and I could buy a pack of 87 Topps. And that's when I fell in love with this guy right here. Just I knew the Cubs were my favorite team, but just, you know, Sandberg was the man. But yeah, the 87 Topps is by far my favorite set, just because of what it means to me. I mean, it's not a particularly great design. Do like the wood borders, but it was the first set I collected. So there's that. 87 Topps was my biggest memory. But while I got you, I did get some mail today. I did a trade with Ty Hawkins, and he actually shot a video of some pickups that he got from a antique store. And he got some 69 Decal Edge, and they were in pretty poor shape, but he asked if anybody wanted them. And I talked about in the beginning of the year that once I put my 64s together, that I was thinking about, I was going to put the 69 Decals together. And so he sent me a stack of 89 of them, and I sent him some Yankees cards in return. There's what's left of the stack, and they are in pretty poor shape. Some of the cards are pretty nice, but the ones that are like fairly nice, like this Boog Powell, is pretty nice. But we got a nice little whirligig on the back, which is cool. And there's quite a few Boog Powells, and there was quite a few doubles in here. It's only a set of up to 33, and I got a good portion of the set from this, which is really cool. He really didn't have to do that. I mean, even though they're in poor shape, I don't care. It's just the thought that, you know, hey, I'm putting the set together, and he sent me some cards to help me with my needs, so that was pretty great. But this is what I have left over. And with that being said, if anybody else is interested in these, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be more than happy to send them out to you. Might as well return the love and return the favor. There's some McCoveys in here and the Maury Wills, but I'm going to tell you that, they're pretty rough. But if you don't care about that, I'll be more than happy to send them to you. They are pretty old cards, and I just thought the 69 Decal Edge was a pretty cool set, and it fits into my collecting criteria: vintage and cheap. That's how I roll. So there's those, and I did pull out some of the ones I wanted to keep just to have. I picked out a Boog Powell with the water stain on the back, and then there's a Luis Aparicio, pretty bad, but still just one I'll put in my vintage box. And the Jerry Koosman. There's a McCovey and a Juan Marichal, and there's several of those in this stack here too. So you can see there's a Boog Powell with there's Marichal there as well too. So there's plenty of those in here as well. I didn't cherry pick and take all the best ones for myself, but I did get a mount, and got them in the 69 binder or 64 binder, and I'll kind of flip through here real quick. But with what he sent me, I got a good start on the set, and as you can see, I'm missing quite a few, but that's okay. I mean, they're all free. There's the rose. I'll definitely have to replace that. Well, next page. I'll definitely have to replace that one. There's quite a few that I'm probably going to end up replacing, but just, you know, it's a great start to the set. And there's only 33 cards in the set, so it's a small checklist, which I also like, because I usually don't have the patience to put a big set together. That's why I like watching videos of guys that put sets together, because I admire their patience and putting all those together. And then I have these pages open here because I am also simultaneously I'm gonna work on this 68 Topps game set, and I already have the Mantle, the Aaron, the Mays, the Killebrew, and then I have a couple of commons. I have like the Richie Allen, and then like a Jim Fagrozi or something like that. I can't remember who, or Bill Freehand I think is the one I have. But yeah, I'm gonna put those together too, and I'll get those in the binder. But let me know what you think, and if anybody's interested in these 69s, let me know. But that's it for tonight, and go check out Good Times Card Collector, Hidden Gem, and Sports Card Kid. Congratulations, guys, on your subscribers. Really enjoy your channels. That's it for now, and thanks for watching, guys.